Investors Showcase held Thursday evening at the Maryland Innovation Center brought together founders, investors, and regional leaders at a time when Maryland's startup ecosystem is increasingly focused on converting innovation into scalable growth. The program was opened and moderated by Pauline Shiu, Managing Director of the Maryland Innovation Center, who welcomed attendees and encouraged active participation throughout the evening. Her remarks set a practical tone, emphasizing connection, engagement, and the value of bringing the ecosystem into one room. Hosted by the Howard County Economic Development Authority in collaboration with the Maryland Innovation Center, the event reflected a broader shift in the region's entrepreneurial landscape, one that places increasing importance on capital access, execution, and coordination across stakeholders. Jennifer D. Jones, Chief Executive Officer of the Howard County Economic Development Authority, opened the formal remarks by acknowledging the effort behind organizing the showcase and reinforcing the importance of convening founders and investors in a shared space. She was followed by Calvin Ball, Howard County Executive, who addressed the room from the perspective of opportunity and access.
This type of event, this showcase, is really important. One, because it's a regional collaboration. So the Maryland Innovation Center, which is under the Howard County Economic Development Authority, partnered with FITCI in Frederick County and BW Tech in Baltimore County. And we created a regional event. Asked investors, asked companies that were at each of our 3 incubator spaces, and really created a regional platform for companies to showcase their tech. And I think that's really important for Maryland. This type of event.
Building on that foundation, Kelly Schulz, Chief Executive Officer of the Maryland Tech Council, provided a broader view of Maryland's role within the national innovation economy. Kelly highlighted the state's strengths across several high-impact industries, including artificial intelligence, biotechnology, cybersecurity, and emerging technologies such as quantum computing. The program continued with a keynote address from Michael Binko, Managing Director of Innovation at Entivate, who offered a broader perspective on how innovation ecosystems evolve and sustain themselves.
For us, it was 4 C's: celebration, coaching, curation, and capital. And what I observed nationally, which I'm now getting more involved with on the national level, is when you get kind of those 4 elements of your ecosystem right, it's resilient, it's sustainable, people want to lean in on it, they feel confident with it, and you get better results. So when I'm a metric data science kind of guy, so outcomes matter. We have a lot that we can still do. I think this is a great showcase of entrepreneurs that are curated, they're past revenue producing, their products are out in the market, they're generating scale. And, if we don't celebrate them, coach them, curate them, and capitalize them, we're going to lose them. So that's number one. Our issue, as I said in the keynote, is retention is our biggest challenge, not recruitment. So let's keep them here, folks. And then the other side is, as on the national stage, I didn't really share it in the keynote for time purposes, but I got involved with the state of Connecticut around their AI and quantum ambitions, and they won a National Science Foundation award as an innovation engine. And the governor basically put his ambition where his money is, and he said, we'll match that if we get it, and they did.
The core of the evening featured presentations from 12 emerging companies, each delivering concise pitches that reflected both technological innovation and market readiness across sectors. Presenting founders included Chase Lawson of Appellate, Samaneh Kamali of Caleo Biotechnologies, Stephen Myers of eMedical Sentry, and Terrence Nickelson of Goby Homes. Additional pitches were delivered by AsrorJon of Cleanup, Patrick Calhoun of Nanocrene, Brenda Fan of Nowie, and David Prizagoda of OmniSpeech. The lineup also featured Ermis Vikaniudis of Syndios, a representative from Synalis Medical, Jared Kozart of Unlock, and Abhishek Rege of VasoOptic Medical. Together, the cohort demonstrated the breadth of Maryland's startup pipeline, with solutions ranging from digital health and biotechnology to artificial intelligence, enterprise platforms, and advanced diagnostics, reflecting a growing emphasis on execution, scalability, and real-world impact. Moderated by Pauline, the panel brought together Matt Conwell, founder and managing partner, Rare Breed Ventures, Liza Bowersox, Partner Financial Advisory at Weaver, Lisa Friedlander, Founding Board Member of Citrine Angels and Co-Founder of Next, and Justin Brody Comet, Founding GP Lichen Ventures. Mac, Liza, Lisa, and Justin consistently emphasize that investors are increasingly focused on execution rather than ideas alone. Founders who demonstrate traction through revenue, customer validation, or strategic partnerships are more likely to attract attention in a competitive funding environment. The discussion also highlighted the importance of strong fundamentals, including clear business models, legal readiness, and well-structured capitalization. The panel noted that preparation signals discipline, and discipline builds confidence.
It's a really important night for, I would say, the whole ecosystem, not even just the Maryland Innovation Center. This was put together by the ecosystem, for the benefit of the ecosystem. So we partnered with BW Tech and FITCI very closely to make sure that we were representing everything that's happening and building here in Maryland.
These types of events and showcases are critical to the Maryland DMV ecosystem to provide founders with opportunities to talk about their business, learn, get educated, and meet with investors in the community. I'm so grateful to play a small role in our incredible community of founders and investors and ecosystem developers. Congratulations to the whole MIC team.
It's so important to bring all of these amazing builders and backers and funders together and to nucleate such a powerful ecosystem of innovation. Maryland has such high potential to be on the national stage, and it has been in many different ways, and I'm excited to continue.
Following the structured program, the event transitioned into a networking session, allowing founders and investors to engage in more direct conversations. These interactions reflected the broader purpose of the Investor Showcase, not only to present ideas, but to facilitate meaningful connections that can lead to investment, mentorship, and long-term collaboration. The Investor Showcase was supported by a network of key ecosystem partners, including TEDCO, the Maryland Tech Council, BW Tech at UMBC, Frederick Innovative Technology Center, Inc., or FITCI, the Maryland Department of Commerce, and Aurelius. Together, these partners play a critical role in advancing Maryland's innovation ecosystem, providing capital access, mentorship, infrastructure, and strategic support to help startups grow and scale.
Maryland Innovation Center is one of the places to be. Howard County is great in general. Nothing big happens without help of people, and whatever the area and ecosystem you hang out with would determine who you get to meet. So therefore, Maryland Innovation Center is one of the good places to be in.
The Maryland Department of Commerce is our lead state economic development agency, and the Investor Showcase here at the Maryland Innovation Center, which is one of the great ecosystems that are here in Howard County that impacts all of Maryland, is adding to the competitiveness of Maryland. So it adds not only to the economic development of Howard County, but beyond. It also impacts our lighthouse sectors that are in IT, cyber, AI, life science, aerospace, and GPS, position navigation and timing. All of these things add to how Maryland will be competitive.
Beyond the presentations and discussions, the Investor Showcase reflected a broader reality shaping Maryland's innovation economy. While the region sits within one of the most powerful innovation corridors in the United States,
tonight at the MIC Pitch and Mingle Investor Showcase. We're thrilled to say congratulations to all 12 of the entrepreneurs who worked tirelessly to come up with a great pitch, as well as meet one-on-one with the investors. Together, working with BW Tech, FITCI, and the MIC, we're building a stronger ecosystem here in Maryland. Come join us.
The purpose of this event is to elevate our ecosystem as not just super early idea and pre-seed stage startups, but also showing more of the growth stage startups. So tonight we've got a selection of about 12 companies at the seed stage and late seed stage who are all growing, generating revenue, and about to expand, really highlighting that there's a lot of companies like that in our region.
By
these were just the
comparison,
top 12.
Maryland captures a smaller share despite its strong research institutions, growing startup pipeline, and access to federal innovation infrastructure. Organizers emphasize that this gap represents an opportunity, one that can be addressed through stronger connections between founders, investors, and ecosystem partners.
You work with numbers all the time. You're just talking about your audience, everything that you had. So, when we look